Imagine uncovering a clandestine study, a document shrouded in secrecy and preserved under strict confidentiality for years. When finally unveiled, this study exposes concepts that seamlessly blend the realms of science and mysticism, bridging the gap between the tangible and the intangible. This is precisely what the declassified CIA document known as the Gateway Process offers: a profound exploration into altered states of consciousness and the boundless possibilities that emerge when the human mind transcends ordinary perception. The Gateway Process isn't merely another academic paper. It's a comprehensive chronicle of decades-long research into phenomena that occur when the human mind taps into dimensions beyond our known physical reality. This document unveils techniques that fundamentally aim to expand human consciousness, enabling explorations of reality that far exceed what our senses typically perceive. It introduces methods like out-of-body experiences, OBE, and other heightened perceptions that challenge conventional understanding. Now accessible to the public, this CIA study intertwines the insights of legendary scientists such as Einstein with his theory of relativity and the groundbreaking discoveries in quantum physics alongside ancient spiritual traditions, including Eastern mystical practices. It lays out a meticulous process designed to guide individuals through experiences that reshape their perceptions of time, space, and even their own identities. With this foundation, several compelling questions arise. What lies beyond our visible reality? What transpires when our minds are liberated from the constraints of the physical body and the confines of space-time? Today, we'll delve into how the Gateway Process proposes to expand consciousness, leading to experiences that surpass our known reality. You'll uncover how the human mind can access hidden dimensions and discover the common ground between science and spirituality in perceiving reality. The enigma of out-of-body experiences, OBE. One of the most captivating and mysterious experiences the Gateway Process explores is the out-of-body experience, or OBE. This altered state of consciousness involves the dissociation of the self from the physical body, allowing individuals to feel as though they are floating or moving beyond their corporeal form. While many view this phenomenon as mystical or paranormal, the Gateway Process presents a scientific and systematic method to achieve this state, recognizing it as a pivotal element in expanding consciousness and exploring dimensions beyond ordinary physical perception. Regular practice of the Gateway Process. Techniques aims to liberate individuals from the physical body's limitations, enabling their minds to project into other planes of existence. Upon achieving this state, one can explore alternate realities and access information beyond the reach of normal perception. Consciousness transforms from being a confined entity within the body to an expansive field capable of interacting with various dimensions of being and the universe. Techniques to achieve consciousness. Separation. To facilitate the separation of consciousness from the physical body, the Gateway Process outlines specific techniques designed to prepare the mind and body for this profound experience. One such technique involves synchronizing brainwaves through hemispheric synchronization, or hemisync technology. This method uses binaural beats, sounds that induce the mind into a deep state of relaxation, preparing the brain to reach wave frequencies that promote the detachment of consciousness from the body. As brainwaves enter a resonant state, the mind begins to loosen its grip on physical restrictions, creating sensations of floating or leaving the body. Although out-of-body experiences are accessible to everyone, many encounter significant challenges when attempting to reach this state. Common obstacles include fear or mental resistance, as the idea of leaving the body can be daunting, leading to feelings of losing control. Additionally, achieving the necessary level of relaxation can be difficult, causing frustration and discouragement. However, the hemisync technique not only prepares the mind for an out-of-body experience, but also helps overcome these fears and resistances. Gradual training allows the mind to become accustomed to the progressive detachment from physical reality, reducing anxiety and insecurity. Furthermore, practicing visualization, imagining the consciousness sliding out of the body, can make the experience smoother and less intimidating, overcoming challenges and enhancing control. Another common challenge during the process is the return to physical reality. Many individuals who experience OBEs report confusion when trying to re-enter their bodies because consciousness is no longer bound by the physical world's conditions and references, leading to disorientation upon returning. The gateway process addresses this by teaching techniques that ease this transition, such as anchoring consciousness to physical objects or reference points before concluding the experience. With consistent practice, these difficulties can be minimized, allowing practitioners to perform OBEs in a controlled and conscious manner without the trauma of an abrupt transition. As consciousness becomes unbounded by the physical body, it begins to explore previously unknown or inaccessible dimensions of being. This exploration may include accessing memories stored in the unconscious, discovering new ways to interact with the environment, or even communicating with other life forms and entities operating on different frequencies of reality. Mastery of this technique can lead to a significant shift in worldview, fostering a heightened awareness of one's own energy, perceiving the interconnectedness of all things, and experiencing a profound sense of belonging to something greater. The power of REM sleep in consciousness expansion. Delving deeper into the gateway process, we discover that the out-of-body experience doesn't solely stem from the desire to free the body from physical limitations, but also from a specific state of mind facilitated by REM, rapid eye movement sleep. Often overlooked for its transformative potential, REM sleep is one of the most powerful gateways to accessing higher states of consciousness and projecting our essence beyond the physical body. During REM sleep, our body and mind enter different phases essential for recovery and rest. Among these phases, REM stands out as particularly important for those seeking to expand their consciousness. It's characterized by rapid eye movements, increased brain activity, and temporary muscle paralysis. In this state, there is a temporary disconnection between the conscious mind and the physical body due to the suppression of nerve signals that normally control muscle movements. This paralysis allows the mind to detach from physical limitations, fostering a sense of freedom that facilitates the projection of consciousness out of the body. Many individuals report sensations of floating or moving into other dimensions during REM sleep, closely tied to out-of-body experiences. REM sleep also provides privileged access to the unconscious mind, where deeper thoughts and memories emerge. Freed from the body's restrictions, the mind explores territories beyond everyday perception, allowing consciousness to expand and experience realities not confined by the laws of physics or the material world's normal perceptions. Enhancing consciousness. Projection through brainwave synchronization. To facilitate this transition and enhance consciousness projection, the gateway process discusses techniques based on synchronizing brainwaves. Utilizing binaural sounds and specific frequency stimuli found in hemisync recordings can help induce states similar to REM sleep even when awake. These techniques enhance the brain's ability to move between different states of consciousness, making out-of-body experiences more accessible and controllable. These practices go beyond simple inductions into REM sleep. They train the mind to enter a state of deep relaxation. When the mind reaches this level of calm, it can disconnect from the physical body in a controlled manner, allowing consciousness to project without fear or confusion, that might arise in deeper trance states. Repetition of these techniques strengthens an individual's ability to achieve the desired state, making consciousness projection a progressively clearer and more controlled experience while deepening their understanding of themselves and the universe, exploring new dimensions and expanding worldviews. As consciousness frees itself from the physical body's limitations, the mind can traverse different layers of reality, offering practitioners the opportunity to gain profound knowledge. However, even in altered states of consciousness, the mind remains influenced by personal beliefs, conditioning, and emotions. This means that while the mind can access information from other dimensions, it also filters and interprets this information based on internal limitations, potentially distorting perceptions during out-of-body experiences. Distortions can manifest in various ways, such as blending personal memories with external data or interference from other thoughts and entities during the experience. For instance, when attempting to access information about past events, an individual might encounter fragments of residual energy or distorted memories, making it challenging to acquire accurate data. Additionally, the mind's interaction with reality outside the body during an OBE can become non-linear, with space-time behaving differently than known, leading to further distortions. Minimizing perceptual distortions for accurate information. Despite these limitations, the gateway process outlines practices to minimize distortions. Techniques like synchronizing brainwaves and training the mind to focus precisely on desired goals can enhance the quality of perception during out-of-body travels. Over time, as individuals refine these skills, the information gathered becomes more accurate and controlled. This foundational study in the declassified CIA document mirrors many global traditions, such as Buddhism, Hinduism, and Christianity, which have long explored the nature of reality. These spiritual traditions teach that reality is fluid, interconnected, and multidimensional. For example, Hinduism speaks of Brahman, the ultimate unchanging reality that permeates everything, while Buddhism describes emptiness as the essential nature of all that exists, emphasizing that nothing is truly separate or permanent. Bridging spirituality and quantum physics. These views align with quantum physics discoveries, which suggest that physical reality consists of interconnected and vibrating energy patterns rather than being a solid, unchanging substance. A common concept across these traditions is that reality is akin to a hologram, where each part reflects the whole. In Buddhism, this is seen in the interconnectedness of all beings and phenomena in the universe, reflecting absolute reality. Similarly, Hinduism describes a world where all forms of life are connected by universal consciousness, a projection of Brahman, mirroring quantum physics' description of the universe as a network of intertwined energies and information forming an indivisible whole. Quantum physics, with its theory of non-locality and the idea that reality can be understood as a manifestation of information, perfectly mirrors the view that reality is not confined by space and time, but is a deeper projection of consciousness. The relationship between individual consciousness and collective consciousness is another point of convergence. Buddhism teaches that overcoming the ego allows access to a universal consciousness connecting all beings, while Christianity's concept of the body of Christ reflects this interconnectedness, uniting all through a divine force. Quantum physics explores how particles can be linked beyond space-time, suggesting that individual consciousnesses may be connected to a larger universal consciousness. Universal consciousness, a convergence of science and spirituality. By analyzing the relationship between these traditions and scientific discoveries, it becomes evident that the idea of a universal consciousness transcending the individual is not merely a spiritual concept, but a possibility explored by modern physics. Scientists like David Bohm and Rupert Sheldrake propose that human consciousness could be part of a universal field of information and energy, where ideas and intentions from one person can affect reality on deep and subtle levels. This field, often referred to as the field of consciousness, parallels the concept of universal energy found in many spiritual philosophies, such as Qi in Taoism or Prana in Hinduism. What becomes clear is that the quest to expand the mind, whether through science or spirituality, converges on a crucial point. Consciousness is not confined to the body, but is capable of accessing realities beyond physical perception. The next step is understanding how to apply this knowledge practically to achieve advanced states of consciousness. Applying the gateway process, a step-by-step guide. The first step in the gateway process is learning to synchronize brain waves, essential for achieving deep focus and entering altered states of consciousness. The human brain operates on different brainwave frequencies, each associated with distinct levels of perception and mental activity. To access higher states of consciousness, it's necessary to induce the brain into a resonant state known as hemispheric synchronization. This can be accomplished using binaural sounds, which help align the brainwaves of both hemispheres, facilitating deep focus and preparation for an out-of-body experience. Once this focus is achieved, the next step is to induce a profound state of physical and mental relaxation. Relaxation is crucial as it allows the mind to free itself from physical distractions and concentrate entirely on the transcendent experience. Techniques such as controlled breathing, visualization, and various meditation practices aid in achieving this deep state of calm. When the body is fully relaxed, the physical barriers between consciousness and the body begin to dissolve, creating the opportunity for consciousness to project out of the body. The third step involves using auto-hypnotic suggestions, a powerful tool for reaching even deeper states of perception. Auto-hypnotic suggestions help direct the mind and prepare the practitioner to fully surrender to the process of expanding consciousness through positive affirmations and guided visualizations. This practice increases mental clarity, improves consciousness control, and overcomes the limitations of ordinary thought, allowing for a richer exploration of altered states, mastering perception and expanding reality. With continued practice, individuals can begin to overcome perceptual distortions that may arise during out-of-body experiences. As consciousness expands, the perception of reality can become fragmented or confused, making it essential to train the mind to distinguish between what is real and what is a mental projection. Staying centered and focused, even as the perception of the world transforms, is crucial. By working with expanded consciousness, individuals explore new dimensions of existence and gain a better understanding of their place in the universe. Continued practice enables the ability to travel through different planes of reality, access information beyond ordinary perception, and ultimately reach a deeper understanding of the nature of existence. This process not only unveils new ways of perceiving the world, but also offers a journey of self-discovery and personal transformation, allowing individuals to reconnect with their deeper essence and the vastness of the cosmos. Conclusion and call to action. Thank you for embarking on this enlightening journey with me. If this exploration of the gateway process and its potential to unlock hidden dimensions resonated with you, please like and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with others so they too can benefit from this transformative message. Don't forget to leave a comment below, sharing your thoughts, reflections, and experiences related to altered states of consciousness and out-of-body experiences. Thanks again for watching and joining me. Take care and see you soon.